Good morning, everyone. Thank you for your time today. If you are here, it's because your organization sees the massive competitive advantage of expanding corporate operations into Mexico. But as you establish your footprint, you will face a critical operational hurdle: local tax compliance. Today, we are going to show you how to maintain your global corporate ERP standard while completely automating Mexican compliance under the hood, ensuring your expansion is smooth, secure, and profitable from day one. When foreign companies cross into Mexico, they often suffer from compliance culture shock. The Mexican Tax Administration Service, or SAT, doesn't do end-of-month audits like the IRS or CRA. They audit in real time. Every single transaction, inventory movement, and invoice collection is tracked digitally, second by second. The benefit of understanding this reality early is that you can build an agile, bulletproof operation rather than constantly playing defense against local regulators. We are now operating under the aggressive 2026 tax reforms, and the margin for error has dropped to zero. The SAT is actively penalizing mistakes with immediate fines exceeding 100,000 Mexican pesos and fast-tracked public disclosure. More importantly, if an invoice lacks an absolute digital audit trail, including contracts and proof of delivery, it is flagged instantly. By automating this, your business gains a massive benefit. You eliminate the legal risks that freeze bank accounts, protect your corporate reputation, and shield your capital from draining penalties. Here is the fundamental problem your IT and finance teams are facing right now. Your world-class ERP system, whether it's Sage, SAP, or NetSuite, is brilliant for global consolidation, but it is completely blind to Mexico's hyper-specific digital layers. To cope, local teams usually resort to dangerous workarounds: manual spreadsheets, external billing portals, and double data entry. The operational cost to you? Delayed cross-border shipments, severe audit exposures, and millions in unrecoverable 16% VAT that gets trapped in administrative limbo. This is where Tersoft changes the game. We don't ask you to change your corporate workflows, and we don't sell you a clunky, detached third-party software. Instead, we build a native bridge directly inside your existing system. The benefit to your executive team is absolute, friction-free operations. Your corporate headquarters retains global visibility, while your local team works entirely inside the familiar interface they already know, saving hundreds of hours of labor and eliminating human data entry errors completely. Our architecture is entirely modular and scales with your operational footprint. Whether you are setting up a light distribution office or a massive manufacturing plant, we activate exactly what you need, from e-invoicing and electronic accounting to specialized waybills for logistics. The operational benefit here is extreme agility. Your technology stacks seamlessly together, running quietly in the background as an automated engine tailored precisely to your Mexican business mode. Let's look at our invoicing engine. When your team clicks Generate Invoice, Tersoft instantly handles the heavy lifting behind the scenes. It extracts the data, validates it with a SAT-certified authority, secures the official digital stamp, and automatically registers it back into your ERP database while emailing the compliant PDF and XML to your client. The benefit? Your billing cycles drop from days to seconds. Your cash flow accelerates because invoices are issued correctly the very first time, preventing clients from rejecting payments due to formatting errors. In Mexico, your accounts payable team will be bombarded with thousands of vendor XML files. Checking them manually against government databases to ensure they aren't fraudulent is an administrative nightmare. Our automated import tool acts like an invisible digital customs officer. It instantly funnel filters vendor XMLs, checks their authenticity against the SAT database, and automatically generates accounting provisions inside your system. The benefit? Total audit readiness and absolute protection against tax fraud, achieved without adding an army of accounting clerks to your payroll. Under Mexican law, when you collect money on an outstanding invoice, you must legally issue a secondary payment receipt, CFDI. If you miss this, the tax is miscalculated and penalties trigger. With Tersoft, simply capturing your standard collection natively in the ERP automatically triggers this compliance loop. The core business benefit? Your revenue collection pipeline is entirely automated and 100% compliant, ensuring your working capital stays safely in your accounts, completely uninterrupted. For any enterprise moving physical goods across the border through main arteries like Laredo, logistics compliance is a make-or-break asset. The Mexican authority requires precise carta-porte digital waybills that perfectly match destination postal codes with the tax database. A single mismatch results in severe border delays, heavy fines, or even cargo confiscation. Tersoft guarantees that your digital remittance shielding is airtight. The benefit? Your freight keeps moving without costly border bottlenecks, keeping your supply chain predictable, fast, and secure. Finally, we protect your human and financial capital. Our tax suite and payroll modules automate localized mandatory calculations and stamp employee payroll receipts in strict accordance with complex Mexican labor laws. The ultimate benefit to your executive leadership is simple: total peace of mind. Your corporate HR and global finance directors can sleep soundly, knowing your local operations are completely protected from labor disputes, payroll disruptions, and tax overpayments. When you compare options, the choice becomes clear. Standard ERPs leave you exposed, and manual processes invite disaster. Tersoft delivers the only solution that operates 100% within your existing UI, handles real-time validation, and builds audit-ready defense files automatically. The business benefit here is immediate, measurable ROI. We turn a complex, high-risk government mandate into an automated background process so you can stop worrying about local bureaucracy and focus entirely on capturing market share. We believe software pricing should be as transparent as your compliance data. Our modular system ensures that you only pay for the exact features you utilize. No bloated software packages, no wasted overhead. Subscriptions start at an incredibly predictable $100 USD per module, with native integration implementations quoted independently based on your unique ERP setup and corporate footprint. The financial benefit is a low total cost of ownership and a software budget that scales dynamically alongside your Mexican revenue growth. Your path to a seamless, compliant Mexican expansion is ready. You can maintain your hard-earned global ERP standard, eliminate 2026 compliance risks, and remove operational friction altogether. Let's look at your unique technical infrastructure and map out an integration roadmap. Please scan the QR code on the screen or visit our booking link at calendly.com/Tersoft to schedule a direct technical consultation with our cross-border compliance experts today. Alternatively, drop us an email directly at contacto@tersoft.mx. Let's secure and scale your business together. Thank you.